this whole section is dedicated to the civil rights movement. And I know some people hesitate to show some of these things that are on display here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just so people can see the vile, evil symbols of racism that still exist here in our society, but let's say not near to the level that they used to 100 years ago or more. And then there's early brochures and guides here. This is a guide to the problems with the Jim Crow laws in the U.S. This is more leaflets and pamphlets and NAACP buttons fighting early segregation. It's a pamphlet advertising the NAACP and civil rights campaigns. Tribute posters to early leaders of the movement, and talk about how progress was made over the years in equal rights. And I know that picture, I believe that picture there is from Little Rock High School desegregation, I do believe. And then they have an actual waiting room here, like a bus or train station, public waiting room, with a little video documentary about Jackie Robinson, the baseball player. And if you look, you can see the front part would be the regular waiting room, and the back part here would be the segregated colored folks waiting room with just the plain benches as opposed to the nice seats. And here would be a whites only drinking fountain. Actually, it's printed right on the porcelain. Right from the factory, they printed it that way. And then the same thing on this other one back here, only of course it's for different people. Same water, same fountain. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Alright, this is the original 1955 civil rights bus where Rosa Parks was arrested for not moving to the rear of the bus when instructed to do so by the driver. And this was found in deteriorated state, brought here to the museum, and fully restored before being placed on display here. Actually, I was in the museum when it first came in, and it was in very, very poor condition, sitting in the back with ropes around it, and you could actually walk up and see it, and it was just a shell of a bus back then. It hadn't been restored yet, so they did a magnificent job of restoring this bus and making it look quite amazing. Montgomery, Alabama city bus right here, and here we go. Even the appropriate license plates have been reproduced for it. They do a really nice job of recreating moments of history here at the Henry Ford Museum for sure. Quick look inside.
Can you have a bus boycott if the very people that need the bus the most are the riders?
The athletic kneeling controversy has been really big in the news the last few years, but the Black Power movement had its own moment of a similar controversy in 1968 in the Summer Olympics in Mexico City. And you look, the gold and silver winners from the U.S. raised their arms in a Black Power salute and faced enormous backlash over that and were sent home from the Olympic Village because of it, I do believe. So, you know, the whole peaceful protest and symbolism of protest is nothing new.
February 1st, 1960, in Greensboro, North Carolina, Negro students launched a movement that elected discrimination at the city.
And here's a little poster for the AIM, the American Indian Movement.
The city was almost an immediate success. Hundreds of lunch counters, hotels, and theaters were desegregated.
Cesar Chavez and the American